Like game draw and chicken division kotayala opponent ready ready that आज मैं division छिपाई दे मैंने ये दिन दादाई
Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Haaland! Casemiro gets it clear. And the pass is intercepted. He's having a hit! And the keeper's well positioned.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
David Villa. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now there's a fine ball.
Palmer!
Barcelona! First blood drawn. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0. Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Pass is just off target. That is not the best ball. An apologetic look. David Villa! Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is... He's gone for goal! Keeper is right behind it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, played right into his path. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Casemiro with the clearance, has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Davids. Cafu. Casemiro getting this one clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Out again for a throw-in.
BJP.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He has found the way through. Davids. Scholes. Mbappe.
Has been indicated.
And
it's Rooney. In with the challenge. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's played forward. Look at the space here, and the shot!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Basten. Now it's Rooney. Short changes him with that pass. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Davids picks it up from the goal kick. David Villa. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot could be on. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Big header!
Mbappe
is flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 15, Palmer. Number 17, McTominay. Coming on the field, number 22, De Bruyne. Number 13, Pedri.
They get a throw in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a little off target. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Pedri. De Bruyne. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's looking to set free a runner. Danger averted for now.
There will be 1 minute.
Koundé is there to clear. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one. let's go.
पाक्दैछ यहाँ
Last day drama, always a grand part of the game, of course, but by anybody's standards, this has to be one of the biggest days. Put straightforwardly, avoid defeat, and they are up. That is the single point for which many inside this ground and right the way around the world would happily snap off your hand. And can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Back into the middle. This is the time you need that pace. He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Pass is just off target. And he was quick to react. That pass isn't the best. That pass was somewhat less than ideal. Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. And Dijk makes the interception. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. He is just caressing the ball.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No goals as yet.
Cannavaro
Cuts out the pass. Good ball over the top. And Dijk
is there to clear. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Messi!
Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Batistuta. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time.
Had a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Adams cuts it out. That's really well cleared. Stojkovic. There's the end of the first half. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Cannavaro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Batistuta. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Cafu gets over and intercepts, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's gone looking for safety. We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible, the big header! And that was very necessary. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that's an inviting ball. And he's intervened well there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Stojkovic, and it's Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He can run onto that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is through here. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Messi. The ball has bounced loose now.
Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And here's Messi. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Time and again they are repelled. That's at the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Really is quite a sight to behold this. Haaland! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Haaland. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Neymar. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. Scholes. It's Scholes! It's there! First blood drawn. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for the runner. Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Triol calmly anticipates. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Haaland. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's a chance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Header! Serginho.
2 added minutes has been
Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised.
And the shot! Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Davids. And it's Messi. Cafu. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Match was 71,649.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bebeto. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that is a little undercooked. Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro cuts it out. Mbappe with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 22, Neymar.
The changes then in quick succession. Cafu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Vieira. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Number 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Is number 79. Substitution.
He's got tall. Cafu is there and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. Passes short and sharp. Hits one! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well cleared. And here's Haaland. Look at the space. Mbappe! So close to drawing level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Deftly done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
We are into stoppage time. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Haaland.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the...
तपाईँले खेल्न पाइँदैन बुझ्नु नि
स्टार्ट हुँदैछ
स्टार्ट
हावा खुवाइदिइरहेछ
म खुवाइदिन्छु हावा पानी चिया रसिदाले माछा ल्याएर पनि खुवाइदिनुहुन्छ तपाईँले पो साउन्ड बारे त दाइ तपाईँको मोबाइलले त बारे छैन तिम्रो मुटु नकाली मायाको झलना मदल फेर्न आया आयन्तमा टुक्ने हटुक्दै दाइ भोलि बेलुका काको थकाली खानु जाने है कसैले मलाई त केटाहरू भन्नु नि अस्ति सोध्दै थिएँ त्यो त साउन्ड नम्बर होइन कति कति अरे गोलियाहरूको कसरी
wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
This match has been even due to your opponent having a poor connection. ल जित्यो हैन के डिभिजन 5 मा नि रिमेनिङ पोइन्ट भन्छ त अहिले लास्ट 2 म्याच हारे
तिमीले एक हारेछौ पछि दिएको पनि एकदम थाहा छैन त्यो पनि हारे नि त फर्केन नि
छे 2 मा 2 जिते 3-9 4 जित्नु पर्यो 10 मा अब 2 8 मा 2 जित्नु पर्यो
मिसी भोलि कहाँ जाने प्लान गर्छ थकाली खाना चाहिँ 1 लाख त गर्नु माछी पनि रमाइलो हुन्छ अब केटाहरू बसेर माछी बाहिरै खान मन छ पनि खाँदा भयो हैन एकबार रोजुनीमा बाहिरै गरेको बाहिर बुझाएपछि खाना मात्र होइन अरू पनि खानु पर्छ कि त भात त बनाउनु जानु पर्यो नत्र त
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. Big chance! Goal! Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal. So, a breakthrough already. Gently done. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Messi. Cannavaro. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's picked out the run. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shots! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the pass is intercepted. Adams wins the duel this time. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Amrabat is always looking to break lines. And he welcomes it in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Climbs up big! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's very neat. Rooney. Oh, what has happened here? Great hit! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
At a time.
And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Please make sure that what you
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Davids. On time, excellent interception. Always onto this. That is Stuta! It's Luke. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the hit! And it's come back out to him. And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Yeah, Haaland!
What?
Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Serginho fiddles it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been cut out, well played. No, that was never going to make it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Throw in. Lovely. Now the finish! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And now he has two. So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Serginho. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's being shifted off it. That's a little off target. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo makes the interception. And that could set him on his way. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Look at the space here. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
No, that's been intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Batistuta. Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He could be in here. Haaland! And that may well be that. That is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Haaland picking up.
इसको मुंडा तल झर्दैन अब एक गेम जित्ने त अझै 3-3 हानिसक्यो लेभलमा नमिल्ने अपोनेन्ट आउँछन् न कसले हो
confidence level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Scholes. Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Scholes. Passes short and sharp. That pass has been well intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Taken back almost at once. And it's Beckham. And here's Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Drogba. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Spread neatly. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Messi looking to run onto it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely worked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's in shape to shoot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Neymar. And here's Hart, real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Kante getting this one clear. Looking here to chip it through. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. The less said about that pass, the better. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy.
Playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Drogba. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Messi. He's got away. He's in space and looking for options. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Beckham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now this could be a chance.
The attendance for this match.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Cafu.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
Played with finesse. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Now the finish! It's in! And they are right back in it. Hopes and dreams alive again.
Well, who better to grab it? Situations like this just seem to come naturally to him. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And that was very necessary.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Number 15.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough.
Remain boy, remain boy. जीते ड्रा भयो 10 पॉइंट भयो क्या 3 गेम 10 पॉइंट 4 गेम 10 पॉइंट अहिले एक गेम खेल्नै पर्दैन थियो यार चार्जमा हालेपछि मेरो सेटअपै बिग्रिन्छ क्या दाइ त्यही भएर म हाल्छु प्रब्लम चाहिँ यहाँ आउँछ कि फ्यानै फन पनि हुन्छ त्यो guys to bro.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here, pretty terrific header! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe looking to run onto it.
तपाईँलाई मिठो लान भने सघाउने
Beckham.
मेरो भाग त मैले पड्काइ
Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Haaland! Now, who's going to be... I've fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Mbappe. And he was alert to it. Cafu has created one goal already. Played into space out wide. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Danielson. Beckham.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And here's Beckham. Scholes. Messi. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! There it is!
Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Drogba. I've got to be quick to recover this. Danielson. Mbappe. Cafu gets a foot in here. Cafu. Big header!
Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
You won't be happy with that one. Danielson. And here's Drogba. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
No reported change to either side during the
Break. Ambrosini, a searching ball that into space. Spread neatly. Another throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And the shot!
good try.
The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him,
That may have been
a touch ambitious.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's through here. He's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
that was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Attendance for this match was 70,987.
Cafu is wide and looking to get onto this. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. And it's Neymar. Played through for the white man. Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Neymar. Mbappe has it in a wide position. So nearly the perfect ball. Played with speed from back to front. He is through here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cafu tries to clear. There's the hit! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Now it's Neymar. Scholes. Oh, delightful ball. That's been cut out, well played. Haaland, now the finish! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away.
Oh, he's been caught. Can he put it away? Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball
And splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's gone looking for safety. They've got it again. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That is a little undercooked. In with a header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shifted upfield. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, he's through the middle. Batistuta could try cutting inside here. That was very necessary. He's there to retrieve it. Cafu. You won't be happy with that one. Batistuta. Stoik, big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 minutes has been indicated.
His interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. No luck with that dink over the top. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reading in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. And That's put paid to a promising move. Stojkovic. And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Now it's Maradona. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
He could be in here. He is Neymar! He scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Cafu, and he welcomes it in. Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Now it's Scholes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi, deftly done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, important interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Conte. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Threads one in. And we're done. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What a game. What a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many...
यसलाई पज गर्दै है मैले त्यो मोबाइल तातेर केही हुनु पर्यो नि चार्ज निकाल्दै खेलेको मैले चार्ज निकाल्दैछु अलिक मोबाइल सिलाउँदा तातिदैन
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, right place, right time. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. Bartra gets over and intercepts. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Cannavaro.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Haaland. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu. Adams. That has been slung wide. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Isco. Now it's Anthony. Is there any... Anthony! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Davids.
Mbappe.
Neymar.
Footballing with usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Isco. Anthony just eases him off the ball.
Mbappe. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bartra. Ricardo Rodriguez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Isco, out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bartra. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
The attendance for this match was
Oh, that's a key interception.
71,649.
Serginho. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far.
And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And it's been taken short. That's been drilled in. And that has been clubbed away. Throw in. Haaland. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pablo Fornals shifted it to the flank. Davids and Neymar. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitutions taking place.
Very nicely done.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Anthony. Davids simply refused to be outdone there.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Scholes. Coming on the field is number 14. Guti.
And here's Haaland. Neymar. He's got the shot away! That is decidedly lacking.
Neymar reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Haaland! And he hits the net! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Could have here their final chance. Isco plays it short. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction.
छैन त्यो ढोका खोल्नु पर्यो नि
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking for the runner here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely feet. And it's hoisted clear.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems... Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Caio Henrique. So we're still where we started right now. That has been slung wide. Minamino, great hit! That's really well cleared. Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Diatta going full tilt down the right-hand side.
Mbappe.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's got tall. Good delivery, but no joy.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Magassa. Now Enrique. Minamino. Ben Seguir. Oh, played right into his path. Minamino! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's the header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Magassa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And it's pulled up he goes! It's there! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
40 minutes is number 8, Erling Haaland.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Foot in. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Scholes is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
It's Neymar! And that is wildly off target.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Built as the single goal between the sides. Almost an hour gone. Diatta. He's dribbled past his man here. He's shifting through. Diatta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Diatta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Ben Seguir. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution from Monaco, number 27, number 18, Minamino, number 7.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Haaland. And that should get the job done. Cafu. That's tidy. And he's in on goal. It's Neymar! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Magassa. Golovin. Can he put it away? It's in! Deep into injury time! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Monaco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all...
फोन आएको रहेछ ज्यादा खोल्दा
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That's good defensive concentration. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neymar. He's got the shot away! Goal! really is so impressive.
The goal scorer after 16 minutes. Number 11, Neymar. Neymar. Neymar.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Scholes. And it's Scholes. And here's Mbappe. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great work on the overlap. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Adams. Serginho. Adams. Scholes. Messi. Danger averted for now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And the shot! Pickford deals with it. And the first half is done. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Scholes. Vifa. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Still just the single goal between the sides. Serginho. Well, the counter could be on here. Now it's Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. Now Davids.
For this match was
Scholes.
71,898.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Cafu. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Webster. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Scholes. Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Messi with the short one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Haaland! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while, and the break in play means they can now affect their change. Oh, smashing header! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
One 0 as we head towards the end. The final 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shots! I think we're just about done here.
3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Draw your attention to the screen right now.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now that's well seen too. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure...
Chance with a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Owen, and he's found a way past. And that was very necessary. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cafu, Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, it's just a little long. And they've been given a corner, and we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. It'll be a throw-in. Adams clears. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He has found the way through. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. Interesting ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And they've got rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Messi. Rice. Belletti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cavani. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
I wouldn't fancy playing up.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Haaland! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, played right into his path. He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
And he'll shoot here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he can clear it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Real chance! They've scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Showing great feet there. He's got away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. The final 5 minutes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach.
Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Cleared without He's gone for goal. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas.
Not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear
And very visible that there is
much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh no, he's got that wrong. No way through, so back. Surely!
And that is doing no harm at all. If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. Oh, good-looking ball. He's played him through. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. And it's played forward. Haaland. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Neymar. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams is there and he can got a shot away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to gift it back. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And we have our very first corner. That's a good cross in and a good struck first time. And that's off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Cafu. And here's Haaland. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Can he get it through? Well, they've got it again. Haaland. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking for the run. Khan can pick that up. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. That has not gone well. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a let. Of poor decision making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Scholes. Oh, no joy this time. Belletti. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. He won't be happy with that one. Schneider. Luis Suarez.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right.
The delivery wasn't.
They can revisit that further on. Julie really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to
Chance for the header! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cannavaro makes the interception. Just about up to 75 minutes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a nicely measured pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And he's there to get it away. And he lines up a cross. Oh, that's a key interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Has a look and has a go.
And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0.
So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.